Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dig into the stories behind the stuff you eat, wear, and accidentally Google at 3 a.m. Today's question comes from one of our spicy viewers, Maggie Demeter 020. Thanks for the suggestion, Maggie. You asked, how did kimchi become a global sensation? Great question. One day, it's just fermented cabbage in a jar. The next day, it's topping burgers, starring in fusion tacos, and showing up on Netflix documentaries like it's got an agent. So buckle up, because we're diving into the tangy, funky, delicious journey of kimchi, from ancient food preservation to global culinary fame. Let's get fermented, folks, right here on Explaining Everything. All right, let's start with the basics. If you've never had kimchi before, first of all, how? Second, kimchi is a traditional Korean side dish made of fermented vegetables, most commonly napa cabbage and Korean radish, seasoned with chili flakes, garlic, ginger, fish sauce, and pure magic. The result? A spicy, sour, umami-rich flavor bomb that can clear your sinuses and bless your taste buds in one bite. It's crunchy, tangy, slightly funky, and, if made right, powerful enough to scare off vampires, germs, and maybe your ex. But kimchi is more than just pickled veggies. It's culture, it's history, it's a side dish with the main character's energy. Kimchi's roots go back over 3,000 years. That's right, before pizza, before coffee, even before socks, probably. People in Korea were already fermenting vegetables to survive harsh winters. Back then, there were no fridges, no Uber Eats, and certainly no garlic aioli drizzle. So people had to get creative with food preservation. They buried jars of salted veggies underground to keep them edible, and over time, they discovered that fermented cabbage doesn't just stay good. It gets great. By the 12th century, Koreans were adding spices. By the 18th century, chili peppers, brought over from the Americas, joined the party. And by the modern era, kimchi had become Korea's national dish, an unofficial spicy ambassador. Now, let's talk about how this humble side dish ended up jet-setting across the world, like a pop star on tour. Step 1. Korean diaspora. As Korean communities spread across the globe in the 20th century due to war, migration, and the eternal quest for decent Wi-Fi, people brought their food traditions with them. And yes, that included suitcases full of kimchi. No joke, airlines had to start enforcing fermentation safety protocols. Step 2. The Korean wave, aka Hallyu. In the 2000s and 2010s, K-pop and Korean dramas exploded in popularity. And what do fans do when they fall in love with a culture? They start trying the food. Next thing you know, you've got people in Paris eating kimchi pancakes and Americans saying gochujang without hesitation. Step 3. The health food boom. Around the same time, the West got obsessed with gut health. Yogurt? Boring. Kombucha? Trendy. But kimchi? Oh, now we're talking spicy probiotics with personality. It became the poster child of fermented health. Step 4. Fusion food. Enter the foodies. Chefs around the world started tossing kimchi into everything. Burgers, quesadillas, grilled cheese, pizza. Kimchi was suddenly the wild card ingredient that made any dish edgy and artisanal. So, yeah, 1 minute kimchi's chilling underground in a clay jar. The next, it's on a food truck in Brooklyn with a $14 price tag and a side of irony. Kimchi isn't just a side dish. It's a full-blown symbol. In Korea, there's a phrase, kimchi making spirit, or kimjang, recognized by UNESCO as part of the world's intangible cultural heritage. That's right, it's officially fancy. Families gather every year to make huge batches of kimchi together. It's bonding, it's tradition, it's chaos, and it smells like victory. Plus, it's so central to Korean identity that when astronaut Yi So-yeon went to space in 2008, Korea made sure she had space-safe kimchi. NASA was like, "We have freeze-dried ice cream." And Korea said, "That's cute. We brought fermented cabbage." That's dedication. So why is everyone so obsessed with kimchi now? Flavor explosion. It's spicy, tangy, salty, umami, the culinary version of a mic drop. Versatility. You can eat it straight, fry it into pancakes, toss it on noodles, stir it into stew, or use it to confuse your dog. Health benefits. Packed with vitamins, fiber, antioxidants, and friendly bacteria. It's like a health supplement with personality. It feels cool. Let's be honest. Saying, "I make my kimchi at home" just sounds cooler than "I microwave my broccoli." In short, kimchi checks all the boxes. Delicious, nutritious, Instagrammable, and it comes with 3,000 years of street cred. So, to sum it up, kimchi became a global sensation through centuries of cultural tradition, the rise of Korean pop culture, a health food boom, and the undeniable power of spicy, funky flavor. From ancient jars to gourmet kitchens, kimchi has come a long way, and it's not going anywhere. So next time you bite into a kimchi taco or sip on a kimchi Bloody Mary, yes, that exists, just remember, you're tasting history, science, and fermented fabulousness, all in one glorious bite. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.